Welcome to the European Parliamentary Research Service podcasts.
As hundreds of millions of Europeans prepare to have their say in the June European elections, we'll turn to the youngest voters. Stay with us to learn more about the new opportunities for youth engagement that are opening up, one of the 10 issues to watch in 2024, analysed by the European Parliamentary Research Service.
In early June, more than 365 million Europeans in the 27 EU countries will be called to the ballot box for the 10th European elections. And this time, it could be a turning point for youth engagement.
After years in decline, participation in the 2019 elections increased for the first time ever, thanks largely to the engagement of young people via social media and promotional campaigns. And this time, interest seems to be even higher, with 67% of citizens saying they're likely to vote, in contrast to only 58% before the last elections.
So what's going to be different this time?
Well, first of all, and for the first time, 4 countries, Austria, Belgium, Germany and Malta, will allow 16-year-olds to vote, and Greece 17-year-olds. This will have an immediate impact on turnout, and indirectly a trickle-up effect on parents, who may be more inclined to set an example and boost their children's civic engagement.
There is also a strong political will from both European Parliament and Commission to engage with young people and take their concerns and aspirations seriously. Here's Michela Del Monte from the European Parliamentary Research Service.
Both the President of the European Parliament, Roberta Metsola, and of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, have encouraged young people to take an active role in shaping the European project in different occasions. Parliament has organized the European Youth Event in its building in Strasbourg. Also, Parliament awards the European Charlemagne Youth Prize to projects run by young EU citizens.
Let's listen to the presidents of both institutions, Roberta Metsola from the European Parliament and Ursula von der Leyen from the European Commission.
Younger people's voices reflect the evolving needs of society, and that is why it is important to listen, it is important to pass on the message, it is important to be clear and to recognize that each and every single vote matters.
As they stand in that polling booth, they will think about what matters to them. They will think about the war that rages at our borders, or the impact of destructive climate change, about how artificial intelligence will influence their lives, or their chances of getting a house or job in the years ahead.
Another reason to believe that young people will play a stronger role this time round is that, contrary to conventional wisdom, which often claims that young people are disengaged from politics, they are far from apolitical and seem to be taking advantage of the new opportunities offered by social media to inform themselves and engage in politics and society.
Apart from being engaged, they also have expectations. According to a 2021 youth survey requested by the European Parliament, a majority of young people discuss politics with friends and family, voted in the most recent elections, have signed or created a petition, and participated in a demonstration.
And they know what they want: peace and security, more job opportunities, fighting poverty and climate change, and promoting EU values, democracy, and human rights. Moreover, they believe the EU can address their concerns and has a visible impact on their daily lives.
The problem is, they feel neglected by politicians, their voices not heard nor taken into account. So, there are a lot of opportunities for political actors to engage with young people ahead of the European elections. How?
Well, some suggest stressing the role of political parties in promoting the issues young people care about, involving them in drafting party manifestos and preparing separate manifestos tailored to young voters, but also promoting young candidates and talking more about the EU in schools.
Inviting young people to participate in politics and informing them about their rights could empower them and help address disengagement and disillusionment with politics. But there are other ways to boost their engagement.
For example, promoting online or postal voting to attract the more tech-savvy younger generations, or improving accessibility to the ballot box to ensure that young people with disabilities can cast their vote as easily as anyone else.
Want to know more? Check out the full study, 10 Issues to Watch in 2024, on the EPRS website or in our app.
This is a European Parliamentary Research Service podcast.
Thanks for listening.